In relief to home buyers, Supreme Court has ruled that a real estate developer has to compensate home buyers for higher taxes and other charges that the latter are compelled to pay in absence of an occupation certificate. A bench headed by Justice Chandrachud, which was looking at a case related to Mumbai, said that a home buyer is a consumer and under the consumer protection law, failure of a builder to obtain occupation certificate is to be held as a deficiency in service under the legislation. Now, this comes close on the heels of the top court's order to builders Supertech, asking them to refund home buyers for the Noida Twin Tower project by Monday. I am joined on the broadcast by Ms. Ranjana Bhardwaj, who's Vice President and a Supertech flat buyer. Ms. Bhardwaj, you just heard the story that we are in fact reporting at the moment, where the Supreme Court has made another key ruling which will come as a relief and as an encouraging sign to home buyers, where the Supreme Court has in fact said that a real estate developer has to compensate home buyers for higher taxes and charges in the absence of an occupation certificate. Now, we can see that the top court is, of course, making a number of forward-looking and progressive directions when it comes to helping out home buyers and the consumers. But especially in the Supertech case, as we have seen, that the builders, follow through on these orders is sometimes quite lacking.
Yeah, that's very surprising. Even the Supreme Court has passed this verdict, but I don't know how much the builder will act on it. And first of all, I'm very surprising where from these builders get the courage to build the illegal towers or do the illegal things. It means some hand is on their head. Like the people are lacking the registry also. People aren't getting the registry. First, the people fight for their flats. Then the flats, there's a delay in the flats. After getting the possession in the flats, then they have to fight for the registry, which is the very important nowadays, and which is everyone is fighting for. Even every person is fighting for the registry, because you're not the owner till you will get the registry. You're not able to sell your property. You're not able to transfer your EMI from private banks to the government banks. So there are so many problems. So it means there is some shield cap on the head of these builders. I think maybe some government officials, they are involved in it. I think the proper audit should be there, whether it's an authority, whether these are the builders. So proper authority, proper teams should be organized for these things, to do the audit for all these builders and government officials.
Right. Ma'am, also, if you can see, I mean, as a home buyer, what are some of your main concerns? When we see that the Supreme Court is also monitoring a case, and they are also looking at some of these instances which come up where the home buyers approach the top court. What exactly do you hope for as a home buyer, on what exactly should be some of the aspects that the Supreme Court, or any court for that matter, which is looking into these cases, should also monitor more closely than what has been happening so far?
Should not be given authority to build the flats and all. There should be proper scanning should be done. That are these builders eligible? What is their background? How are they come? Because now it has been, if we take the example of ATS or SIA, they give their flats in time. Whatever the time they give to the buyers, they give that particular time. If we talk about the other builders, they don't give the particular time. As I booked my flat in 2010, and I got my flat around last year in October, after 11 years of fight. So this should not happen, because then what happens? Middle class suffers a lot, because we have we have to run the family also. We can't rely on the EMI also and on rented accommodation also. That has to be seen. And many problems. Why registry? Because if the owner or a flat buyer is taking the flat, why that person is not getting the registry on spot? So that should be also seen.
Right. Ranjana Bhardwaj, thank you so much for joining us on the show on this important issue. We are, of course, on this channel keeping a very close watch on this entire issue and the kind of problems that home buyers face consistently.